It's summertime, and that means like swimming and watermelon and popsicles and making a mess and getting wet, right? Well, I don't know about you, but it certainly is in my family. Do you have small children? Do you find yourself like saying things like, "Don't put the paint in your mouth"? When my girls were little, I think that I often said, "Don't eat the paint. Don't eat the paint." Because you know what? Painting to them has always really been a full body experience. It has been something that they have just wanted to get in there and do. We really don't have a problem with making messes in our family. But I also know that if they are going to get paint in their mouth, I really want it to be something that I am not worried about. And so we explored and we found some great edible paints. And that's what I want to share with you so that you can have some summer fun with some edible paint. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life. And thank you so much for joining me today as we delve into something that's a little bit of fun. Very easy. And oh, the memories that you can make with this, which is great. I mean, I love bringing these things that I find to you. I love it when just something that just makes sense. And I'm like, oh, the Learning Life community needs to know this. People need to know this. And so that's why I do bring these videos. And I really do thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes and for your subscribes and for sharing with your friends. Now, my girls are all about the paint. They're all about the paint. And you know what? We've had times when paint has definitely gone where no paint should have gone before. But you know what? They've just been out there. And I can guarantee you now, even as they are older, that 90% of the time that they're painting and it's a nice day outside, all of a sudden we have their body as a canvas. And they are covered head to toe in paint. They really are. They are mess makers. But it's great because we just hose them off and we just have super fun with that. But when they were little, I used to be concerned about the amount of paint that went into their mouth. Actually, now that they're a little bit older, I still am because, it still ends up there. But today I have 3 great recipes that if your children eat them, you know what? Zero problem. They're not toxic. They're made like with food stuffs and we can use them in a variety of ways. So let's have a look at them. I will have the recipes below as well as on my website, LearningThis.Life. Now the first one is like sugar paint. This one is easy. All you need is sugar, some cornstarch and your food coloring. Okay, you're going to mix it over medium heat to get it to it's like gloopy. Yes, it looks a little bit like jello, like jelly, whatever it is, but this is great and you can use it in a number of different ways. It's not going to matter if it gets all over you. It will get a little bit sticky, but that's what the bath or that's what the hose is for. And so like my girls, when they give it the taste test to them, they give it a 6 out of 10 because you know what? They're like, it's just really sugar. There's no other flavor. But this is wonderful, especially for little kids. Great as with fingers. You can also be using paintbrushes, whatever it is that you want to be using. Use paper, use toast or cookies, whatever it is that you want to paint. The next one is with flour. Okay. Again, flour, water, food coloring. This is all you need. And again, you're going to do it over a medium heat just to sort of get it like a paste. You don't want it like too much. In our family, we use the word slurry. So we make it like a nice slurry. Again, great with fingers, great with paintbrushes, sponges, whatever it is that you want to use. Now, this one did not really pass the taste test with my girls. I really only gave it a 2 to 3 because, it is flour. There's no sugar in it. It actually smells a lot like Play-Doh to me. That's stuff that we make at home. So I wouldn't be wanting to eat it, but it is one that if it's eaten, zero problem. Again, also so easy to wash off. Now, the third one is one that my girls adore. You use Cool Whip, that whipped topping. Gosh, you could use whipping cream if you wanted to. Whip it up, and then you add Kool-Aid, the drink packets that don't have the sugar, and you mix it up, okay? And so now this one, I could just sit here and just sniff it because it reminds me of Tang and it's taking me back to my childhood. But we make these colors. And this is just Cool Whip. Yes, you can eat it by the spoonful. My girls will be eating this by the spoonful. but it's also great for painting. You can use it on cookies, on paper, on toast, on whatever it is that you want. Really, really easy. Now, I love these paints because, as I said, it's great. It can get on the body. I used to mix like paints and stuff with shaving cream for the girls, especially to have fun with. But then I realized I really didn't love the shaving cream on their sensitive skin. So of course, they still do love shaving cream and we'll do that more like outside, but we can switch easily to this or this and they're just going to enjoy it. So what are some ways that we can use this paint? I've already mentioned some. It's great on other canvases, okay? Not just paper, okay? Not just your old cardboard box that you just break down and you use to paint. We can use it on our bodies as my girls want to do. We can use anything, toast, any other food items, but it's also not a problem using it on your driveway or your sidewalk or anything because it washes off so easily. For my girls, the trees are a canvas. The driveway is a canvas. The retaining wall is a canvas. They like to use it, but we can just get out the hose. They get out the hose and they wash it off. So we can just have so much fun out there. You need to cool off. Well, why not create an artwork first and then just wash it off? These are also great in the bath. Okay. For my girls, and they still love to do it. No matter how old they get, they're still loving. They take the paints in and they can just paint up on the wall. If you have tile, you might want to be careful if it's porous. But we've just got one of those built-in bath and shower units. They paint all over and then they wash it off and they have a bath and they think it is amazing. Or, they paint themselves. As we said, they paint the trees outside and then they just hose off or just splash around in a kiddie pool. These are great for any time of the year, really. But these are awesome. Get outside and have fun in the summer activity items. And they're very inexpensive. It's just stuff that you can make at home. If you've got sugar, you've got flour, and you've got some food coloring, you can make this at home. You don't have the food coloring, but you do have a little bit of poster paint. Well, just drop some of that in. It's really not going to be edible, but you can make your colors in different ways. For the older ones, take your 4 colors that we usually get and mix it. You want a purple? Make a purple. Have fun with the different colors. Okay? Super easy. Super inexpensive. What a great way to just really make memories this summer and have some fun and do some fantastic artworks too. So don't forget, the recipes are down below or on my website, LearningThis.Life, and just have some fun with it. Let's just make the world our canvas this summer. We are so very thankful for our patrons, our champions with Learning Life that help to get these videos out. And when we don't have comments for the giveaways, it does default to our wonderful patrons who automatically get entered. And so, hey, you can also be a patron and get entered into these giveaways. And so today's winner of the base 10 blocks, which I think is truly wonderful, is Nick and Christy. They have been faithful supporters of Learning Life, and we are truly thankful for them. And I know that they're going to have a great time using these with their daughter. So don't forget, with these giveaways, you can be a subscriber and comment, or you can be a patron and automatically get entered to win. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this Learning Life community. If you want to help get these videos out, you can. And you can do that by becoming a champion. So check that out at patreon.com or at my website, where the recipes are, LearningThis.Life.